sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Filthy swine! I'm going to open this damn door and skin you alive! You're not going to get the better of us!
Mother?
Louis, you've come around. How do you feel?
It hurts. Mother? I can't feel my arm.
Louis, I had to cauterize it with what I could find.
Where's my arm?
We'll get through this, Louis. Don't worry. I think I found a solution. You'll see.
We gotta leave. No, don't put your arm in there.
Louis, we can't leave without it. It's our last chance. I need to see this through to the end. I must do it.
I knew she was gonna solve it.
We've done it, Louis. Look.
Stubborn as a mule.
Come on, up you get. I'll help you. Easy does it.
I had it right. I am
And now
100% convinced
Let's
I had
take
it right.
what we came for.
Or it gave me bad info. But hey, I lost my arm at least.
Wait. I've gotta know what I did wrong.
That is one fearsome mechanism. In fact, if I hadn't watched you beforehand, I would never have found the right combination.
Tell me, where did I go wrong? The 3 nails? Yes, it's true. They let you open the iris.
Yes, but you still need to find the right theme, don't you? The fresco was a trap. Apart from the fresco, everything pointed to the crucifixion. The things that make it possible to activate the mechanism are associated with the crucifixion. The cross to activate the mechanism,
I know this.
And the nails to choose a date.
I got all that right.
What did you do once you uncovered the iris?
I matched the icon of the crown of thorns with the town of Golgotha,
I did that.
where the crucifixion took place.
Well, how did you manage to crack the puzzle?
Then I had to link the crown of thorns to the date of the crucifixion, according to the exegesis. But I failed to understand the first time. With that theme in mind, I chose 26M, which represents the 26th of March. To conclude, I had to use the armillary sphere to find the moon corresponding to the day of the crucifixion, which turned out to be in the first quarter. All that was left to do was to link all those elements on the same axis.
So jank. That's what I did. I moon logic this puzzle, and it was literally moon logic because the moon. It was the moon. It was the moon. Literally. moon logic.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
So I want to repeat. All of them were like... Let me stop the timer. For those who missed it, it was a wheel, right? There was a wheel. When the thing was at the top, it was right side up. You could see it. As you turn the wheel, you know, the thing if it was at the bottom, it was upside down. So, for the letters, for the symbols, all of it. But apparently not for the moons. So I was told it needs to be light. The left half is light. So I chose the moon that looked like this when it was at the top. It is left is light. Then when I turned it, it was at the bottom, kind of like this. So then the light side was on the right side. But since it was the correct direction on the top, I assumed this was the right one. But what they seemed to want me to do was pick the one that looked like this at the top. And then when I spun it like that, it looked like the right moon. So yeah, that's where I went wrong, and I blame the game and not me. Let's just say that.
Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will make any difference. Knowing Mortimer, I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his crypt with traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
You've got a point
This
there.
game is jankified.
We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Oh, that? That's what we come to find? The lance that a centurion stuck in the side of Christ at his crucifixion?
That's it.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis, I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly. Not
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
Put it in
All
the
right,
fire.
we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Mr. No Arm. I must find the Holy Lance. Okay. And I have no arm. Whoa.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ.
Why am I back here? What the hell? What the hell just happened?
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ. The 4 Gospels each give an account of the death of Christ. Let's see what they can tell me about the lance. There's nothing about the lance in this account of the crucifixion.
Alright, let me get my new notes.
This apostle does not mention the lance in his description of the death of Christ. There's no mention of the lance in what Luke says about the death of Christ. Ah, there. When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
Man. Alright, well, maybe if we get some stuff, we can... This looks like a maze. Shiny metal. So this is gonna be like...
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter. This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. The stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
I must investigate before I do anything rash.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
I can't fall off the edge. The game doesn't let you die. Whoa, what was that? Oh!
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Are they just gonna ignore my hand? Apparently I'm supposed to question the cardinal about the lance. That's what my thing says. So apparently I'm supposed to go back to the house with my missing arm. It's nothing but a flesh wound, I promise. Wow, this is very maze-like.
Great. Honey.
Yes, it's but a scratch. This one's shiny.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Okay, so shape, shininess, and an engraving. Alright, let's see what our options are. You wouldn't think a crucifix would be on it.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
She also said only take one lance.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Okay. Oh, this one's gotta be it.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Shape, metal, and symbol. That's what we need to find out. So we know the metal is shiny.
We are now the knights who say, Eki, 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 fatang, zoom, boing, me.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip.
Shape. So far we have leaf and boar head. And symbols we have cross, fish, and Ra. Okay. We may have to eliminate some. That's why I'm writing down all of our options. So we've seen gold and copper. And I think a few...
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer. It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
Well, at the moment I'm gonna leave. I want to open it at some point, but I can't right now. I don't have the thing to let me make any check. I used like a lot of my stuff during the during that last puzzle, so I kind of lost a lot of stuff. What's another one?
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron, and I can make out a sun engraved on the tip.
Iron's another option, apparently. Iron, gold, copper. And the sun is apparently yet another symbol. Sun. Okay. Because these are...
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip. I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Alright. We just need to, I think, ask people. I wonder what how they're gonna react to my lack of oh, we can't go down there. My lack of arm. Are they even gonna react to it? That's the question. I'll be like, what? I was like this. What are you talking about? I haven't had an arm this whole time. Did you just notice it now? Man, your attention to detail is not great. You just noticed my lack of arm now. I'm surprised by you. I don't want those things. I want, whatever the thing helps me with make free skill checks. That's what I want. Hey. Got a coin. Yeah. I love how I can't get in there. Like. I'm fine, George Washington. Oh. I know where I am. I did not know this was here. Hey, there's what I want. I want this stuff.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire, a coin often used during the St. Louis era. Amber.
Amber. Don't need it. There's a door on the other side. Where does that go? I have a theory, but I think it's probably wrong. Okay. That noise. Somebody's brooming. There's a tower room right there. Can I hold caps lock? No. Who's this? Wolmer. What? Whoa, I didn't know you could. I didn't know there was a map. The heck? What's over here? Wait, where is his room? Where's his room? Okay. Is this his room right there? Like this one? I'm confused now. Like, I am very confused. Is anybody else confused? Wait. It's George Washington's room. Why is it not marked on the map? That's confusing.
Colonel's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
Have I properly looted his room? Guess so. Right?
Venus and Cupid with a satyr by Correggio.
Oh yeah.
Innocence, indiscretion, and lechery. Giuseppe must love that.
Alright. So he's in the dining room? Is that what we're getting at here? I didn't see him in the dining room. Wait, is the dining room right here? Yes, it is. Ooh, it's nice. Yep, there he is. I can just push him right off. And he'd be dead. Look at that. I could just push him right off. And I'd be like, later,
Your
nerd.
Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You're not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
His nose is bleeding.
So, you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Exactly.
Frank and direct. I like that. Thank you for not trying to be sly. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No, Your Eminence. I thought you'd be the only one able to help me with it.
Your words lack conviction, Louis. If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know. You have no reason to lie to me. Imagine you find it, which I don't doubt, given how resolute you are when you've got something on your mind. Then what? What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
I need it.
Why?
You won't understand.
Try me, Louis.
I need to protect myself with it.
Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank
What?
you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome.
That's it?
Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Okay. No, he didn't. He never said it was a boar spear. He never said that at all. He did not say that. You know, I'll bet you I could talk to, wait. Did I miss what I was looking for? It's the stairs up. Yes, I did. I bet you I can talk to Volner as well. Maybe. You think maybe he's actually a vampire? Okay, I guess I can't go back in here, even though she specifically mentioned that. Weird. She specifically mentioned stuff being in here, but I can't go back in there. Well, that's annoying.
St. Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance.
Here we go.
It is shaped like a leaf, like the real lance, maybe. How can I be sure? Hey, looks like there's a symbol engraved on the tip. Yes, a fish. The Christian fish, no doubt. It can't be a coincidence. It must have been done on purpose. Huh. Good thing I took a closer look. No, this is too easy. Mortimer's trying to throw me off the track again. It seems too visible to be true. Impossible not to see the statue on first glance, given its size. And Mortimer has no interest in making the shape of the true lance so easy to see. I think this statue does represent Longinus, armed with a lance that wounded Jesus, the Holy Lance. How can I find out if this is an exact representation? There's no way of being certain of it.
Well, first off, that's not the right shape, based on what we heard from the Super Pope. So if one thing is wrong, it's probably all wrong, I'd imagine. It goes to I think that's
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Zeus. It's Zeus. I think it's Zeus. Nice. Oh, I got that. Okay. Oh. You know, I didn't get that yesterday, but I sure as heck got it today.
Seems like he isn't here. A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Wollner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned
That's a difficult decode.
It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. Yes, it's definitely a drawing of the Lock of Al-Azif. Volner must have kept a copy.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No. Okay.
Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Okay.
The signs of obscurantism.
Chemistry set, maybe? I can use a chemistry set now.
A chemistry set? That's not surprising coming from von Volner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
My goodness. Look at the difficulty of these checks. They're like really hard. And I feel like all my checks are now harder because I lost my arm.
Just close. Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind. A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era. So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase. A few works on religions, 2 scientific essays about human thought. Most of these works are on alchemy. Longini Militis Fabulum. Ah! What have we here? It looks like a kind of biography on Longinus the Centurion. Truly, Volner has done everything he can to get information about that lance. I'd better keep this one, though.
De Richet?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What happened? You've lost. Ah, how horrible. Your hand.
It's an accident. To tell you the truth,
An accident? Are you joking? You have lost your hand, Louis. We've got to do something.
It's been done. I've been given treatment, rest assured. I admit that I didn't truly realize the consequences of my recklessness. So just stay calm.
Yes, of course. But Louis, it's your hand.
I know. Please, look, there's nothing I can do about it. I know, I made a mistake, but it's too late now. It was an accident. I only wanted to inspect the place to find my mother and, well, I fell into a trap. The result is appalling, I grant you that, but at least I can guarantee that we're all perfectly safe here on this island.
And
You joke about it? Am I dreaming?
No, sir, but let's be realistic. So many world leaders brought together in one place, and there are no safeguards? The error indeed stems from my recklessness. I went looking here and there in search of my mother, and I had an accident. It's my own fault.
Fine. We will drop this incident. Why are you here? What are you doing in my room?
Well, sir, I see you have some captivating books, and you seem to be rather interested in the famous Longinus.
It's, what's it to do with you?
I overheard you speaking with Piaggi. What are you two up to exactly?
No, Oh, fine. Yes. We are looking for the Holy Lance. That imbecile has given Mortimer all the ones kept in the private collection of the Holy See. But it's not what you think. Hang on a minute. You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the Holy Lances.
Not at all. I've come here to talk to you about the Al-Azif.
Ach, you are lying through your teeth. You are not here for the Al-Azif.
No, of course not. Well, what makes you think that?
You are a very bad liar, my lad. Don't think you're going to get away with it so easily. What are you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me, and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about? But calm yourself, goddammit. You're the one I'm trying to help.
What? What?
I heard you talking with His Eminence, and it seemed to me that this story about the lances had put you in a tight spot. I was only trying to be helpful.
But why didn't you tell me straight away?
Seeing as I hadn't found it, I didn't want to commit myself too quickly. If I failed, I would look like a beginner.
I understand, Louis. I thought you were trying to manipulate me. But please, excuse me. I got a little bit carried away. But you can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the Lance of Longinus. And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what the original lance really looked like.
Let me reassure you, we've all been there, given the number of copies there are in existence. It also took us quite some time to discover its true shape. Many believe the central part of the head of the lance to be covered in gold, whereas, in truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
That does make sense. In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
That is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research.
What?
We're bound to end up recovering it.
I'm counting on it. See you later.
I had to use my skill
I managed to get the biography of Longinus the Centurion. Let's see what it can teach me. An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians. The fish.
So the fish is correct? That means we have it. Copper and iron. So, if we look at our notes, it says... It says the statue was made in the shape... Wait. We're getting different information here. I'm getting different info here. All right, Volmer reacted to my hand. Super Pope didn't react to my hand. So Super Pope was probably giving me bad info. Right? That would be my thought. I think Super Pope was giving me bad info. The fact that he didn't, like, react to my hand literally at all is very suspicious. I want to go in my room. Maybe I have some stuff in my room. Is it my room, like... Where's my room? Over here? No, I'm... Okay, I think I'm going the... Okay, yeah, I want to go this way. I know where my room is. I think Super Pope was giving me bad info. Where did that come from? That wasn't there before. Wait, did I miss my room again? Oh, man. I'm so bad at this. Maybe am I just in the wrong place? Okay, let me look at the map. Where the hell am I? Oh, I am in the wrong place. No, I'm not. Yeah, my room is right here. Okay. How did I miss it? It's here, I think. Is this my room? No. This is my room.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Okay, nothing in here. Okay, specialists, artistic depictions, sacred texts. So, what is it? So we've got information that it is copper rimmed. We also have information from the book that said it was quote unquote shiny. Super Pope said it was boar shaped, but the statue showed it as leaf shaped. There was a fish symbol on the statue, and the biography described it as having a fish on it as well. So we have 2 confirmed fish. We have 2 confirmed fishes. Shape, I don't know. But can we trust the shape of the spear, knowing that the fish was correct? I don't know. I don't know where else to look now. Maybe we can talk to Emily. Or, yeah, Emily. Maybe she knows something. Is she here?
Dear E, I received...
Blah, blah, blah. She's not here.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you.
Yeah. I don't care. I've already read that.
Golden elixir.
How was that?
I'll keep it for later.
What are you doing, Nikita?
The quorum guide.
Maybe I can go into the secret area. Again, and maybe there's something in there. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's what my mother was talking about. I can't talk to the Super Pope anymore. Whoa.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Is there a pile of hands somewhere? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't seen one yet. Or a pile. I haven't seen a pile of donuts either, but there's a lot of cakes. Devil's Thorn. I can't get back in here, it looks like. Man. Oh, I can't use it.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia. Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical. Allegory regarding the Declaration of the Rights of Men. That's the least you could say. The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. The Company by Rembrandt.
Well,
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
well, I don't. Do we have to look around the whole house for this another depiction? Like, is that what they're trying to get at? We have to just look at every single piece of art in every single room? I don't want to do that. I don't have time for that nonsense. I don't know about you, but I don't have time for that nonsense. So, our clues are... What is trustworthy information? That's really the question. I don't think the Super Pope is reliable. I think his information is... because I think he's possessed by a demon. The fact that he didn't notice our arm or even comment on our lack of hand seems to indicate that he is under demonic control. Volner, on the other hand, was very concerned. So it seems like his information is significantly more reliable. But I feel like his information was counter to the shiny metal thing. I mean, copper, I guess copper's shiny. Copper is shiny. Right? I mean, copper is shiny. So, I guess that's not actually counter to it. So, I'm going to go with copper rimmed. And then I'm going to go with fish symbol And the shape is the thing that we're not sure about. If we're not gonna believe Super Pope, then it would be leaf shaped. So I'm gonna say it is copper rimmed with a fish and leaf shaped. That's what I'm going to go with, because we have that's what I'm thinking right now. What do you all think? Let's go back and check. This isn't the right way. I mean, I guess I think I can go this way. Where does this go? Where does this door go? Oh. In here. Okay. I do not like not having certain things. I also don't like being trapped in a maze that I could easily get through by just climbing over the shrubberies. You know? Oh, I got the water that lets me make checks. Nice. That's good.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
This one it? It doesn't look that shiny though.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
So I think it's either this one or the other one, and I'm not sure which one. The shape is the one that I'm not 100% sure about. Could it be this one? It seems so obvious.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Not sure. I also want to go over here. I really feel like using a thing to open this.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer. Let's see what we can find here.
Let's just try to open it.
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
What? It's open.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
What? Jank?
Let's see what we can find here.
Alright, I could drink 2 honeys and get it open. Or I could use the thing. I'm gonna use the thing. Let's see if it's worth it.
Ha! Great. Now let's see what's inside. The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Okay, there's stuff inside it.
Let's see what we can find here.
There was apparently honey.
Ha! Great. Now let's see what's inside.
That was not worth it. Oh man, I didn't get the stuff. I didn't get it. Oh. What? That's bull boobies. Oh well. I would reload on that if I could. You think it's this one? This?
What about this lance? It's got a spear shape. And the blade is partly made of copper. A barely visible crucifix is engraved on the blade.
Is it the really obvious one? Like the one I said was really obvious? Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Could it be this one? What if I'm wrong?
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I can't take them all.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Okay, well, I did something. The game screwed me out of honey. I would like to know. Is that what it said? If so, that's hilarious. You think I'm gonna be able to get out? Oh! I have not found all of the clues enabling me to identify the lance. I did not find all the copies of the lance. Okay. Well, I hope I picked correctly. Kind of. Let's increase our science.